Hello! Welcome to another Having a Chat. I'm sitting here with Dakota, and today we're doing our top 3 most anticipated movies of the year, so that'll be 6 movies total. We'll try to do this one quick, because I feel like if we start going off on tangents, we'll just start name-dropping even more movies, and then this video will never fucking end.
Nope.
So let's just go right out the gate, strong and hard. Dakota, what is your first anticipated movie of the year?
My first anticipated movie of the year is the new Jeepers Creepers Reborn. I'm very excited for this because I enjoy the first two Jeepers Creepers movies very much. The third one, even though it's pretty bad, I'm still a fan of because I think the Creeper is one of the most unique and cool creatures in recent years of horror. And the best benefit of the new one is, as the Reborn name says in a lot of the dialogue in the trailer, it's very about how it's sans Victor Salva, the gross man who is the creator and director of the series. That's why I'm excited.
Yeah, no moral dilemma this time of having to support. Yeah, just look him up.
Yeah.
Just look him up. He's terrible man.
It's kind of like Polanski.
Yep. Okay, and then mine, I'm going to go with Nope, which is Jordan Peele's next movie, and I love both Get Out and Us. I think he's making some of the most interesting horror movies and horror media right now.
He's doing that Twilight Zone.
Yeah, did the Twilight Zone show. I think he had some fingers in Lovecraft County, and he also produced the new Candyman.
Yep.
So he's doing a lot of really cool stuff with the horror genre, and I can't wait to see what he has next.
Yes.
I know very little about it, but I have a feeling that it has something to do with something that he's talked about. I've seen in a lot of interviews where white people in movies will often be like, hey, what was that sound? And then not get out of the house. And as Jordan Peele has said himself, black people watch those movies and go, nope, and get the fuck out of there.
Okay.
So
I
think,
hear about that.
Yeah, so I think there should be a really interesting take on horror is, what would an intelligent person do in a lot of horror settings, you know?
Yeah.
So I'm excited to see that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that's all from me. Keep it brief. What do you got for your number 2?
My next second pick will be the Batman. Robert Pattinson, it seems to be going for a pretty... I mean, Batman is already kind of dark, but like maybe even more dark and violent than what we're used to with Batman. It's got some cool...
It seems way more aggressive than even the Christian Bale movies. I like those movies and they are more adult, but this movie feels way more like angry.
Yeah, that first trailer had him like hammer fisting like a criminal to death in like very explicit detail. So yeah, I'm very excited for that. Robert Pattinson, he glad he's doing good things. He's been on a roll lately. So yeah, I'm excited.
Nice, right on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, my next pick is The Northmen, which is Robert Eggers' next movie.
I will avenge you, Father.
I am a sucker for horror movies. I love Robert Eggers' movies. The Lighthouse and The Witch are fantastic. They were in my top-ranked movies of the years in each year that they came out. I recommend those movies to anybody who hasn't seen them yet, and I can't wait to see what he does next. The trailer looked fantastic. It has a great cast.
Yeah,
and
got that Robert Eggers signature where he's going the extra mile for that authenticity to the time period.
And I'm just really excited to see it, man. Like he's I guess an up-and-coming director. You can call it that.
Technically, because he's only done a couple films, but they've been like huge
bangers
films.
Yeah,
so.
They've been absolutely phenomenal. So I feel weird calling him an up-and-comer, but he's still early in his career, I guess. And I'm excited about everything he's got coming out.
Yeah.
And what do you got for your number 3?
All right, my third guy is going to be a pretty easy pick. John Wick Chapter 4. This bad boy's been delayed a couple times now, I think. And the John Wick trilogy currently has been one of my favorite action trilogies ever made. It's been great. Keanu Reeves, he's been doing what he does well, kicking a lot of ass, not doing a lot of talking. It's got a lot of great side characters. The lore, kind of with like the table and all the Assassination Society, is surprisingly a lot more interesting than one would think. And it's got some of the best gunplay and hand-to-hand combat coming out of Hollywood in the past, decade or two. But yeah, I'm just super excited. I don't think it's the conclusion to the saga, but either way, I'm hyped as fuck.
Yeah, I think Keanu himself has said that he's happy to keep doing John Wick movies as long as they stay financially and critically successful.
Yeah, I think the only cause for concern is I think it was like the original writer, I think, backed out of the fourth one. Which it was one of the writers or I think one of the producers, but either way, someone
important,
who was part of the first three is not part of this one, so it's like a little concerning, but I can't see them messing up John Wick in any significant way. So
Yeah, I would
I'm
be
hyped.
surprised if that happened,
Yeah.
especially considering how much Keanu seems to care about the character.
yes, that's my third pick.
Cool. And then my third pick is going to be Party Marty Scorsese's next movie, Killers of the Flower Moon.
Okay.
Now, I'm really excited for this movie for a handful of reasons. One, I'm a film buff, so I have to like Martin Scorsese. It's a rule.
That's true.
Yeah. Two, Brendan Fraser's in it.
Oh yeah, boy.
I'm just really happy to see Brendan Fraser in anything these days. I hope he has a career revival similar to that of Keanu Reeves.
He's near and dear to the B-movie Ben heart.
It's true. It's true. I love him. And overall, it's just got a really good cast.
Oh yeah.
I'm
Scorsese.
trying. It's kind of a weird pick for most anticipated video because I don't have a lot to say about it. Primarily because I want to go in blind.
Didn't have much about Nope either, though.
The less I know, the better. You know, like I want to know as little as possible going into a movie. I usually try to avoid trailers if I can. But it's a new Martin Scorsese movie, so it's kind of law. Like I have to go see it.
That's all you need, really, to kind of get excited for it.
It's not going to be playing in theaters, which I'm, as far as I know, I think it's going to be an Apple TV exclusive.
That is a strange move from a man like Scorsese.
Well, I mean, he did The Irishman, which was, Irishman did get a theatrical release limited with its simultaneous Netflix release. So, I mean, I guess it's not unheard of. I hope it does the same thing where it's a simultaneous Apple Plus and theatrical release.
Irishman is also 4 hours, though, so I'm kind of glad it was on home video.
But yeah, so those are our three. There are tons of other movies we're really excited about. And honestly, I think these are what we're most excited about at this very moment. Like when I went and saw the newest Spider-Man, if you had asked me my most anticipated movies of next year, I would have probably said Into the Spider-Verse. And there's also ironic picks, like I'm stoked for Morbius. Like I can't imagine that movie's going to be good at all, and I'm kind of going into it hoping it's so bad it's good.
I'm pumped.
But yeah, so I'm excited for Morbius. Got to wear our suits to that.
Coming on April 1st.
That's amazing.
April Fools.
Yeah.
Morbius.
So yeah, but that's it. Thanks for watching. No technical difficulties this time.
Yes.
So like and subscribe.
Whoop!